check out what I found here. Basically, they have a bunch of like rides and like Ferris wheels and I don't know what you call it. I'm just gonna do some art here. Let's do this. We have this bridge across me, and I'm gonna basically just draw that. So I'll start with some basic lines here. Bridge. Just gonna let the ink flow out like that. And I'm not gonna be too concerned with the accuracy. I just kind of want to get the inspiration of the shapes. So yeah, I'm gonna do this kind of quickly because I don't want to spend too much time out here. We have more grass kind of in front of it. I don't know if you could see that well with the action camera, but it's okay. This is just an experiment. Kind of be more loose with this one, just see how it goes. We have like this plank going up in front of the bridge, so I'll just kind of be inspired by the texture. I just want to get like the feel of stuff and not be too concerned with how it ends up looking. It's a bit darker underneath the bridge, but maybe we are not too concerned like exactly how the structure looks underneath it. Some shadow over here. I'm kind of forcing myself to kind of go quicker just to kind of get a kind of more loose look to things. You have like a lot of grass going in different directions. Already it's kind of interesting. You got like different texture. Here you got some like nice grass down here that's been like mowed over, and then we have like the trail going by, and so do that. A little more grass over here, kind of just being loose with it. And I'm just experimenting how this brush pen works because I haven't used it extensively before, so this is all kind of a new experience for me. And yeah, kind of learn as you go. We'll change stuff maybe in the future based on how things end up and that sort of thing. Got some rocks back here on the banks of this creek river thing. I guess it's not a river, it's more like a creek. I think it's like Silver Creek or something like that. That's what it's called. Pretty sure. You got like this road that goes over the bridge, and something like that. You got some trees in the background, might as well throw those in. Kind of just let in whatever my awareness brings attention to me. Is that the correct way of saying it? No, I don't know. It's kind of windy, so I don't know how the audio will sound, but it's alright. It's all practice, exercising. The whole point is just so that I could get outside and be free from the daily routines, that sort of thing, kind of free my mind. So if anybody else wants to do that too, maybe they'll become inspired by this process. Just kind of letting my hands flow. I'm not really thinking too much about it. I'm just, when I see something, I just kind of react to it, react to the stimulus inside my brain, you know, and you know, just see how things end up. it's kind of difficult to do the talking at the same time. Kind of like mixes my thoughts and that sort of thing, but everything's connected, so kind of do that already, don't we? We mix our thoughts with our actions and our actions with our thoughts. When you look at someone's artwork, you kind of get a feeling of like what they're going through, that sort of stuff. Like if it's rushed, if it's carefully composed and that sort of thing. I guess that's what's interesting, looking at other people's artwork and how they do it. You kind of it's kind of hypnotic process, seeing how all the details come together and formulate. It's like watching a crystal like crystallize itself, like a snowflake or ice and that sort of thing. It just kind of all comes together and aligns itself, because like the energy's just flowing, and you have to like get connected to that energy. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's kind of one of the things I kind of want to teach other people to become sensitive towards, that energy that exists everywhere. I'm pausing because it's becoming windy. I don't know how the audio sounds and that sort of thing. Tree in the back over there. I'm kind of surprised how this is going, like this is flowing, because I kind of like the way that the ink just flows out. That's the reason why I got this ink brush pen. It's because I wanted an easy way just to throw down some dark lines and things like that. Because I didn't want to get too like drawn or caught up in like the sketch and the refining and that sort of thing that you tend to go through with like pencils and stuff that's more forgiving. Like you could erase the graphite and that sort of stuff, but with ink you can't really erase it, so you just got to go with like whatever happens. And I guess that also kind of affects how you approach it, like how you use it and that sort of thing. And so that's kind of cool. And I could also kind of just slow down in some places and use the tip of the brush pen to kind of get like more details if I want to. Depends like what I want to focus on and where I want to put attention towards. Already we have like a bunch of details going here. It's kind of interesting. Houses in the background, so I'll kind of just throw those in. Why not? Trees. And the thing with like details, there's like so many details in the world that everything just kind of gets like layered, and you can't really go wrong with your artwork. unless you're like being too careful with it and trying to replicate reality and that sort of thing. But if you're trying to do that, it's like kind of what's the point of that? At a certain point, it's like at a certain point you become capable of replicating reality, but at that point it's like, okay, you've done it, now what, right? So what I'm trying to do is kind of explore possibilities and that sort of thing. So I think I finished with this right now. I don't know, it's already kind of covered the entire page. And I did that pretty quickly, so that's good.